Shalom, family. So there's a couple of things. I'm eccentric when it comes to some things in the Bible, and I can get really lost in them and just spend hours and hours seeking and digging and being excited. Things like the Ark of Noah. I can talk about that all night. I could have a dinner party and we will talk for hours and hours and hours just on the Ark of Noah. We can talk about the crossing of the Red Sea and all the stuff we found archaeologically that prove that. We can talk about the actual Mount Sinai that's still there, Jabal al-Lawz, that has a burnt black top to this day. We can talk about all those things, and one of those things is the Ark of the Covenant. I can talk on this for hours as well, and it's exciting. Why does it excite me? Because it's important to God, and because it's important to God, it's important to me. I do firmly believe, and a lot of Christians might not agree with my following statement, but I'm sorry, this is a Sholto thing. I firmly believe God has a sentimental attachment to things that have made a big difference in his vision and mission with mankind. The Ark of the Covenant, where he was with them in presence and power, is special to him. The Ark of Noah is special to him. A wooden boat that I believe is still 100% there and intact to this day, protected by God because it is special to him. And in 1,000 years, he will show everyone, look at this ark. I, the Lord your God, have kept it whole, wood, for all these thousands of years to show you what obedience Noah walked in. Noah, give them a tour. Ark of the Covenant, look how they made this. Look at what it's supposed to be. Look how incredible this is. I believe things like that. The mountain, when he came down in fire and power, and actually the whole top is burnt black. Look what happens when I arrive on the ground. I believe that. So this article just touches exactly on those topics. The lost Ark of the Covenant, exploring the secret tunnels of Jerusalem. According to Jewish oral tradition, the ark was in fact moved to an underground chamber that could only be accessed through a complex system of hidden tunnels under the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. This underground chamber would have been built by King Solomon, who foresaw the future destruction of the temple centuries earlier and prepared for the survival of the ark in the architectural plans of the building itself. Wisest man ever. The ark was relocated to its designated hiding place where it remains until today. Aside from Jerusalem, there are a few groups around the world that have historically claimed to possess the lost ark, ranging from the Vatican, nope. Ethiopia, nope. South Africa, definitely not. We would have melted it down, sold it, and been corrupt about it. Yemen, nope. And even Ireland, nope. Wherever the ark is actually located, according to Jewish tradition, it will be restored to its original chamber in a rebuilt third temple, for which we hope and pray. So why do I so easily say nope, nope, nope? And I'm not going to get into it long here, otherwise we're going to have an hour and a half, 2 hour massive long video that even I clicked past because nobody got time for that. Okay, so back in the days of King Solomon, and when he had his relationship with Queen of Sheba, and there was this whole story about his child that came to see him, and when he left, he ransacked and took what he could, treasures and so on, back to Ethiopia. Solomon, being the wisest man ever, had already moved the ark down into its safe place and had a decoy in place where they thought it would be. And they have taken said decoy to Ethiopia. I do believe Ethiopia does have a very significant archaeological thing that is with them, that dates back to the time of Solomon. It is not the ark. It is special though, because it's directly connected to that whole dynasty and that whole time frame, and that is the closest claim that anybody else has got. The other countries don't. No, it just makes no sense, 0 sense. That ark is still in Israel, that they know where it is in the tunnels, in its safe space, that God has kept it there safely, and that they are now prepared for when they build the third temple to bring it back up and put it in the Holy of Holies. I believe that. When I was in Israel many moons ago, when I was young, and I was at the Wailing Wall praying, they have that tunnel to the left of the Wailing Wall where only the very special high rabbis and so on and the council can go. And being that person, I managed to, in some chaos and confusion, slip in there Trouble doesn't always find me. Sometimes I find trouble. I slipped in there. I saw what it looked like in that entrance tunnel, and I darted off to the side. Now, off to the side, completely where you're not allowed to go, is a warren of caverns that go underground. And the one part there has chain linked and guards standing there making sure no one can go through. And that's obviously where they stopped me. Why would you be guarding that tunnel? Why would that tunnel leading into nothing seek your full attention? Why would you be so angry that this Goyim was arriving there to come and have a look at these things? What are you looking after? And then you tie that story of mine. I believe that goes down in those tunnels to the Ark of the Covenant. You tie that to the story of another great archaeologist, Mr. Wyatt. I agree with most of these things. I don't agree with his Noah's Ark thing, but I'll touch on that in a different video. But he has a whole story he tells you also about discovering the ark hidden underneath the temple, underneath where it should have been in its safe space, in the warren of tunnels. So definitely 100% me personally believes they know where the ark is. They are ready with the ark. They will bring the ark out when they build their third temple very, very shortly. Red F's are good to go. Everything's in place. Their railway's good to go. Everything is prepared for early 2024. By Passover, they'll have their ashes. Everything is set in place. Come on, people. How many more signs do we need that we're living in the final moments? God bless. Stay excited. Keep looking up. Shalom.